Hi, my name is Sangmin. Today, I will introduce you how to increase memory to English word. Word will adopt the basic element, the bricks of a language. Learning new word represent a serious challenge for many language learners. Acquiring lots of word fast is a dream for every language learner. For some, it is a real obsession. Quite often, these efforts are met with disappointment and frustration. If you are suffering from this problem, don't worry about it. This video may be the key in solving the problem. Why is it so hard to memorize new words? Memorizing new terms seems a difficult task for many reasons. In general, the brain tends to select the information that it receives, discarding what it considers unnecessary. Imagine remembering every single detail that enters your brain. You would remember thousands of words effortlessly, but would also be paying a terrible price. Your brain would be constantly fighting against a permanent, unwanted, and annoying interference of useless information. Fortunately, our brain works on its own rhythm and is self-regulates when it comes to organizing information. So, forgetting information is actually a good thing. The goal is to help the brain to remember the information that we consider important. Language learners want to remember as many words as possible, and they often cannot. They come to the conclusion that they simply do not have a good memory. Thus, language learning is not for them. This is another myth that must be dispelled. There are a few things have to deal with this problem. Should we born with a good memory? A few years back, a group of researchers at University College London brought a bunch of memory champions into the lab. They wanted to know, do these guys have a brain that are somehow structurally, anatomically different from the rest of our world? The answer was no. Are they more smarter than the rest of us? They gave them a bunch of cognitive tests, and the answer was not really. Whatever its limitation, the brain possesses an extraordinary ability to learn and retain information. The secret is to how to really use it. If we learn a new word or expression one day, this information will fade in our memory within just a few days. Do not be surprised then if you cannot recall a given word after having learned it just a few days earlier. How can we improve our capacity of retaining new words? The process of acquiring new information can be generally divided into three categories: decoding, storage, and retrieval. When the brain receives new information, brain decoded it and then stored it. The stored information can then be retrieved in the future. If we cannot recall something went wrong during one of these parts. There are several types of memory: short and long-term memory, sensory memory act. The latter receives information through the stimulation of the sense such as sight, touch, smell. The short-term memory is called working memory. retains a small amount of information for short period of time. We use it when it do mental calculation. Remember a password, a code, or phone number. If we want to store a word, we have to put it into our long-term memory. How can we do it efficiently? Memory is like a muscle. It atrophies if it does not work. Its capacity or faculty that is neglected tends to weaken and eventually disappear. So, it must be constantly stimulated. The best way to do it is to repeat continuously. If you want your memory to work well, make it work a little bit every day. The repetition of operation has a cumulative effect. Here are some key facts for improving your overall capacity to remember new terms and expressions. First of all, intellect. In order to improve your ability to recognize and memorize new words and expressions, you need to be interested in and passionate about what you are doing. Cultivating an interest in particular field and constantly reminding yourself why you are doing it provide an incredible boost in your learning process. When you start running a rangism, imagine the immense possibility that speaking it would bring in terms of work, friendship, feelings, emotion, enhanced memory. It is up to you to make this happen. Second, attention. Concentration and attention are key factors in the learning process. Concentration is diminished due to multitasking, so I suggest you eliminate the music radio and all other potential distractions and focus on the task at hand. Concentration helps boost your performance enormously. Third, comprehension. We only learn what we can understand. Whenever you fully understand a sentence or a concept, you also understand its single part and the connection among them. For example, an engineer who figures out how an electronic circuit works is more likely to understand its single component. The same goes for a language learner. If he understood a given sentence, he will remember the word better. 4. Association. Our brain is a huge network of neurons. Every single neuron is connected with tens of thousands of other neurons. So if we want to make the best of learning process, we should adapt them to the way our brain is structured. One of the most effective tools for doing this is association. That is linking new information with old information, which is stored in our long-term memory. This can be done in many ways. 5. Consolidation. Take the time to process and store information. One of the best and simplest ways to do this is simply to review what you have learned at regular intervals. Repeating something makes your brain realize that it might need that information and it helps you to pick that information in a much more effective way. Finally, context. Context is key in language learning. It is important to already learn words in their context, which help your brain to form images, associate the word to other words. The more interesting a task is, the more we will be motivated to understand it and thus remember it. So, if you remember and apply this method, maybe you will feel that your capacity of memory is improved. Thank you.